Welcome, everybody, to another awesome episode of Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. I am with my best friend. I am with my co-host. I am with Desiree. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right, baby. How are you?
I am fantastic today. If you like what we do, facebook.com/wine, hops, and road stops. And hopefully by the time this show airs, if you go to our website, winehopsandroadstops.com, there will be a link to merchandise. Merchandising. Yeah, that's right. Some people ask us over and over again, many times, hey, why don't you have any more of those shirts? Like once in a while, you'll wear your Wine Hop and Road Stop shirt when you're out and about, and people see it, and they want a shirt, and we really couldn't do anything about that before, but we do have a merch store now. There's going to be shirts there. There's pint glasses, whole bunch of stuff with a bunch of different designs and neat sayings. Some sayings come right from the show. Some sayings are brand new. So check it out when you can. And, of course, once again, our YouTube page. You must subscribe to our YouTube page because it helps out the channel and the show immensely. You won't believe how much it actually helps us out. Right. So do that too. There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to do before we get to the show. So let's get into the show. When we're out and about, like I was saying, more and more people are recognizing us. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I've noticed.
And when you're not with me, the first thing out of their mouth is, where is your co-host? I met a few new people over the weekend. Really nice people again. If you see us out and about, say hi, post for a picture, and we'll either put it up on our group page or even here, maybe. So in the spirit of getting to know us better, because there's always questions when we go out and see people, when they meet us, they always have questions about, really who we are, what we do outside of this show, and what we do on the show and why we do the show and all kinds of stuff like that. So I've decided we're going to do a little of this or that to kick off the show. What do you think?
All right.
Are you ready?
I like it.
Are you
Let's
sure?
go.
Okay, here we go. Rapid fire. This or that. Lager IPA.
Lager.
IPA. Hazy IPA or West Coast IPA?
Hazy IPA.
West Coast IPA. Stout or porter?
Stout.
I agree. Stout. Sweet wine or dry wine?
Sweet wine.
It's a tough one for me. I'm going to go dry. Yeah. Mead or cider?
Oh, boy. That's a tough one. I'm going to say mead.
Mead. Margarita frozen or on the rocks?
On the rocks.
On the rocks as well. Bloody Mary or mimosa?
Bloody Mary.
I knew that. I got to go with mimosa because I don't like Bloody Marys. Someday you may change my mind, but. Shot of tequila or shot of Crown Royal?
Oh, tequila.
Tequila. Oktoberfest beer or pumpkin beer?
Pumpkin beer.
I agree. Pumpkin beer. Malty beer or hoppy beer?
Malty beer.
Hoppy. Gin and tonic or rum and coke?
Gin and tonic.
That's right, gin and tonic. Irish coffee or Mexican coffee?
Mexican coffee.
I agree. Mexican coffee is delicious. Do you drink beer out of a can or a bottle?
I'd actually prefer the can.
I prefer a bottle. Drinking outside on a patio or inside in a cozy bar?
Oh, outside.
Outside. Absolutely. Because we only get good weather around here 3 months out of the year. So, Oktoberfest in Germany or Bourbon Trail in Kentucky?
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest. Drinking with friends or drinking alone?
There's good points to both of those, but drinking with friends.
I got to go with friends. I got to go with friends 100% of the time. I tend not to drink alone. Do we really drink alone anymore?
No, I guess not.
We have each other at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, especially the summer decks. We could drink with them a lot.
Yeah.
And all of our other friends, But shout out to them especially since they sent us a text message right before we started shooting saying, hey, you guys making TV Magic yet? We're almost there. So. Finally, DJ or live music?
Live music.
Yeah, come on, live music, absolutely, every time, especially if the band's good and they're called Ostrich Hat.
Well, yeah, best band ever.
All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to make some drinks. out of Amaretto. Yes, Amaretto is like the drink of the show, and we're gonna showcase Groove Brewing in Scranton once again because hey, Ed's a good guy. He supports the show. We support him. We'll be right back with more Wine Hops and Road Stops. Welcome back to Wine Hops and Road Stops. In this segment, it's time to make a drink. We really enjoy making these weird and like kind of off the wall drinks. Another thing I found on the interwebs was this drink, which is made with Amaretto and Corona. Now we have Corona Premium, but it's fine. They mentioned normal Corona, but again, it's fine. It's just maybe even better because it's premium. How's that?
Sure.
Okay. So you may be asking yourself, well, what is Amaretto?
What is it?
Yeah, that's what you're asking at home. So I'll tell you because, the show is a lot of things, but most importantly, it is educational, correct?
Yes, it is.
That's right. Oh, yeah. See what we do for you? Okay, Amaretto is that sweet almond-flavored Italian liqueur that tastes like a dessert. It's ridiculously versatile, too. You can sip it straight, like you are known to do. You can mix it into cocktails, which we're going to do, dump it into coffee, or bake it into desserts. Amaretto is the liquid version of getting a nice warm hug and a slap on the back from an Italian grandmother who's been drinking since noon. This is what we're going to do on the show. This is the showcase liqueur, Amaretto. And we're going to do a crazy little drink here with Corona Premier. So let's get some glasses out. So supposedly, Amaretto and Corona, if you do it right, is supposed to taste a little bit like that wonderful drink, Dr. Pepper.
Really?
That's what they say. That's what the interwebs say. The kids say that. I'm not sure.
We'll see.
The kids that are, they're over 21.
Right,
so
right,
not
right.
really kids, but they're kids, compared
Kids to us.
Yeah, to us. Do we have a little stir? A little stir?
Of course, dear.
So we can stir this up. Thank you. Okay, well, let's pour this Amaretto in. La 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 la. All right, we'll make sounds while we do it too. La 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 la. Okay, let's stir that up. You could have the honors, Mrs. Bonomo. Sure. All right.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy pants. Here you go. Let's try it, and we'll see if the internet is telling the truth.
Kind of.
It's not a one-to-one Dr. Pepper, but man, it makes Corona delicious.
It does.
Yeah. I'm assuming you could do this with any light beer, probably, but they suggested Corona, so we tried Corona, and oh my God, I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It doesn't taste like Corona anymore.
No.
Yeah. All right, so moving on, since we have the Amaretto, we might as well try a few more drinks with that. Because, it's all about making some drinks, some easy drinks, too. That's another thing. Like, we like to showcase easy-to-make drinks. That was one of them. So let's do the Dog Mother cocktail. Let's do this first. Let's get this one out of the way. We call this the Dog Mother cocktail. So we're going to go with a little bit of Amaretto. Again, we're not really going to measure it, are we?
No.
Yeah.
Till it looks good.
It looks good. There you go. That one looks good too. Next up, we're going to add some whipped cream vodka. Thank you, dear. And on top of that, you have the cap, I believe.
I do.
All right. On the top of that, we're going to just give a splash of cola to it. Oh, it says besties on it. Oh, it's so cute. Mm-hmm. All right. So, and this is like, a lot of times you have this stuff around the house, especially, cola. Get yourself some Amaretto. And you don't have to use whipped cream vodka, but I think you should. Regular vodka would be probably just as good.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's try this one out. We call this one, again, the Dog Mother. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, I have to hand it to you, All right.
Oh.
What do you think?
Oh, my.
You liking it?
I like it.
It's like, it's almost like like a cream soda. It tastes like you got that cream soda flavor to it, which is really nice.
Kind of like a root beer, though.
Yeah, like a root beer. Like if you're gonna combine cream soda and root beer together,
Yeah,
that's
what it tastes like. Yeah, that's good.
I could see us making these all summer long.
Definitely.
There you go. We made a drink. When we come back, we're gonna talk all about Groove Brewing. We got some really crazy beers that he's making that we're gonna try out. I cannot wait for one of them. I'm really excited about all three, but especially this one of them. So don't go away. More Wine Hops and Road Stops coming up next.
Hi, I'm Ed Generos. I'm the brewer and one of the owners here at Groove Brewing in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I started home brewing in 1995 and started professionally 5 years ago. We started with a one-barrel brew house at our original location on Washington, and then we moved over here after we had a continued success, and we upgraded to a 5-barrel brew system. We brew about once a week, so we make about 250 barrels of beer a year. My brewing philosophy is there's so many styles of beer from across the world. I don't want to focus on just, hazies or sours. So I brew a little bit of everything. So a typical batch of beer from start to finish, or what we call mash in to knockout, is about 7 hours. We start by mixing malted barley with hot water to extract the sugars. Then we shoot that wort over into the boil kettle. In the boil kettle, we add hops or other flavorings, fruits, what have you. Then we cool it down, put it in the fermenter, add yeast, and that's where the magic happens. The sugar turns to alcohol, and then we get a nice product across the taps. So I'm a beer nerd. I've been a beer nerd for a long time, and I just really like brewing styles from around the world to see if, I can nail that style. And the most rewarding part is when you have a customer tell you, oh, that's a great beer.
Welcome back to Wine Hops and Road Stops. As you just saw, a brief overview of Groove Brewing in Scranton and our friend Ed Generos. So we're showcasing some of his beers again. You want to be involved with the show? Make sure you message us either on Facebook or through our website, whatever. Get in touch with us somehow. We'll showcase your stuff too. Right now, we're going to talk about Groove Brewing. And like he mentioned in the video, he doesn't like to do just one style. He likes to experiment a little bit, do some weird stuff. Everything so far has been really good. We've had the beers on the show before. Mm-hmm. So right now we're going to try 3 beers. The first one is a German-style alt beer. The second one, I believe, is an IPA. And the last one is a red ale, which I'm really excited about. So before we get to sampling these beers, I bet you want to know what an alt beer actually is. So I will tell you. An alt beer usually tastes malty and a little bit nutty with a slight bitterness from the hops. It's amber to copper in color and has a nice crisp finish without being too heavy. Now, the name alt beer means old beer because it uses an older brewing style compared to the newer lagers. Now, alt beer follows the German purity law, which is called Reinheitsgebot because it's made with just the traditional ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. This is Laceworks Ale, German-style alt beer. 5% alcohol. Let's crack this open. I'm really, really excited about this.
I am too.
I know you like these kind of beers, so let's see. Yeah, I filled mine up pretty good too. Okay, that was a nice smell on it. I have a feeling this is going to taste exactly how it's supposed to. Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Even better. Ed, good job. Wow. This is really good. This is something, yeah, it's Ken.
It's light and malty, and
it's everything you like.
It really is. I like it.
A lot of times with these like traditional German beers, I don't like the finish on them. The finish is usually a little too bitey for me, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. But this, a little bit smoother than I expected. This is really nice.
I seem to like the German style beers, and this one is really easy to drink.
Oh man, that is good. Let's move on to this one. This is Tooth Juice. It's the 5th anniversary. Groove Brewing is celebrating their 5 years in business. Hazy IPA. So this is right up my alley. It's an Imperial IPA, though, and I got some beer all over me, like usual. This is an 8% ABV beer, an Imperial IPA. Normally, the Tooth Juice is a West Coast IPA, but this year, it's hazy hopped with all West Coast hops. Ooh, it's a nice nose to it. Oh, I like that too.
It's not too hoppy. Like, it's dry and hoppy, but it's not, I can drink it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You're not a huge hop fan. Like, things can get overly hoppy for you. So it's nice to know that this is something that someone like you who doesn't like the overabundance of hops in everything, like me, right. This is something that you can enjoy because this is a really smooth drinking beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like they say, it doesn't drink like an 8%er.
No. Yeah. That's what we call dangerous.
It's another excellent beer. Yeah, that was good. I really like it. And, sometimes the juice component could be a little too much on some of these hazies. Not the case with this one. This was really good. This one, PB&H. This is an amber ale with peanut butter and habanero. Ed, where do you come up with these things? I'm really excited about this. If anything, it'll be interesting, right?
I'm thinking that Ed has a wheel and he just spins it, and what it lands on is what he mixes up. Because I don't understand where this came from, but
I can smell it already.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a big one.
Oh wow, it does smell like peanut butter. Oh, but there's that little. You can smell the habanero in it too.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Woo. Nice.
You could smell the spice in it, but you can also smell the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I am. I love peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Love it. Love it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Why does that work?
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh yeah, it hits you.
I was just waiting for the habanero. Woohoo! Waiting for the habanero to hit.
It hits way down here.
Yeah, it's nice. That's nice. There's not as much peanut butter flavor in my first sip as I thought. It's still there.
I think there is.
It's still there. So I was waiting for just like an overload of peanut butter.
No, it's nicely balanced.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it is. Between the peanut butter and the heat, and yes, it works. Now, if I'm making a peanut butter sandwich, I'm not putting habaneros on it.
Why not?
Or am I? Or am I? That's the question now. Maybe next show we'll be eating peanut butter sandwiches with habaneros. And our friend Jeff Tomasachi, he's growing some hot peppers for us that we're going to try on the show.
There you go.
I don't know, he's growing habaneros. I think he's growing Reapers.
So, for you to try on the show.
Yeah. All right, back to this beer. Groove Brewing, 3 out of 3. Excellent beers. This one was a 5.7 ABV, so it's not that big, but this is a really nice amber ale.
And I appreciate that it's not a stout or a porter or something heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
We're going to take a short break. There's more show to come because we have another question for Desiree on our newest segment of the show, Dear Des. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Wine Hops and Road Stops. Welcome back to Wine Hops and Road Stops. We're almost out of time, but before we go, another segment of Dear Des. Dear Des, my friends keep challenging me to just one more shot, but my liver is starting to send me passive-aggressive text messages. How do I gracefully bow out without making it look like I'm weak? Sincerely, Tapped Out in Tequila Town.
Okay, first of all, knowing your limits is not a weakness. It's not.
Right.
And peer pressure is gross.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, your friends shouldn't be pressuring you into that. However, knowing that they're going to have a good hangover the next day and you're not, You should like bombard them with crazy texts and phone calls and all kinds of stuff just to annoy them.
And if they're like your roommate or someone you live with,
Slam
make sure
some doors.
Yeah, make sure you slam the doors and you're loud.
Crank up some tunes.
Because it's probably this person is probably a little bit younger than us, because like our friends at this age don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We
can.
Yeah.
We can, but we don't.
yeah. You know, if you know, like some people are lightweights, some people are chugginators.
Chugginators.
Yeah. You'll read about that later. Little chugginator thing that came up.
Is that in your book?
It is in my book. More about that later.
Book.
More about that later. We're not announcing anything yet. I mean, one book is already out. If you want to buy it on Amazon, I get no money from it since it's been out of print for like 15 years now.
Good luck finding it.
Yeah, good luck finding it for under $200. Someone was selling one the other day for $200.
Your wife doesn't even have her own copy. That's how exclusive it is.
Really? You never bought one? Even when you were out in Jersey pining over me?
No.
How about that? Well, whatever. So there you go. There's the answer to your question. I agree with her. You know what? If they're your friends, you know, they're truly your friends, they're not going to really care if you're not going to have one more shot and get all blasted. Yeah. That's not the name of the game, though. Like, the name of the game is not to get blasted. Just, you know, enjoy. Yeah? And know your limits. Like you said, know your limits. If you know that one more shot is going to send you over the edge and you're going to be, you know, doing the Technicolor rainbow in the bathroom of a shady bar, just don't do it, man.
What a waste of money.
Right? Yeah. And here's not a waste of money. Merchandise. We're gonna have One Hops and Road Stops merchandise on our website. Hopefully, by the time this show airs, we're gonna make an announcement on our Facebook page. Also, follow our social media: Facebook.com/Wine Hops and Road Stops. And that's it. That's it for our show. So I'm going to pour myself one of these beers because life is too short.
So more of this one.
To have bad beer.
Yeah. No bad beer here.
Drink a good beer. Drink it with someone you love. See you next time on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Are you done?